Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing a reaction on Kia, and she said that she's sick of her cyber stalker. She has a cyber stalker. She has somebody that pretty much won't leave her alone. So we're gonna see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on, cause y'all know I like uh I like her channel. I think she got a nice personality. Let's see what's going on.
Person who uses bad language or who cuss at people. I'm not a person who name call. I'm just not that person. So to be called ugly, Shrek, um, just fat, dirty, nasty, dusty, raggedy, to be just constantly bothered like this. At first, I'm like, okay, Key, this person is angry. It all started last year, I think in August or September. The end of August? No, the end of September. Um, she had left a comment on my page. She left a comment on my page, and I can't remember what the comment was, but she left a comment on my page. I responded on the next vlog. I blocked her. I didn't respond to her, and then I think I responded on the next vlog. And I was telling PJ about the situation and something she had said. What did this lady say? She said something rude, and that's why I blocked her. And then that's why I felt the need to respond to it. And then PJ was saying he was like, fuck her. He was just saying, fuck her. Stop letting people bother you. Just trying to tell me to not let it bother me. Ignore them. They're trolls, blah, blah, blah. So I was saying it in the vlog, and she emailed me and was like, she was like, you think it's cute that he was saying all of that stuff about a woman and all of this stuff? And no, I don't think it was cute. But I don't think it's wrong for a man to protect a woman that he's with, especially when random people watch their life and then think they can tell them about them or think they can be rude without somebody responding. So no, if I'm in a relationship, I expect my man to protect me. I expect my person to protect me if I'm in a relationship, because I'm definitely going to protect mine if I'm in a relationship. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about PJ. So I responded. It was a big argument, a big fight. Like, we went back and forth. I remember that day I had PJ's car, because remember I used to take him to work and he would let me use his car. I had PJ's car, and I remember getting ready to get in his car to go pick him up, and she kept leaving me messages. So I responded. She was calling me Shrek, calling me ugly, all of this stuff. She was like, I'll have people come there. I got goons. PJ will be handled. All of this stuff she was saying. Like, she was just very, very angry. I can't remember. If I look it up, I can see where she's from. She's either from Chicago, Philly, or Detroit. One of them, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna have people come beat you up, and like, all right, man, because I'm not about to fight you. But the messages just kept going. Like, we ended up going back and forth, and I'm like, this is so raggedy. I remember saying, this is so raggedy. You emailing me from states away, mad at me because you think or you don't like what I post. And she was like, oh, I know your raggedy ass ain't called nobody raggedy. Like, she just continuously tears into me, tears into the way I look. She talks about my teeth, the way I look, my hair. She said I was miserable, ugly, fat, shred, dirty, dusty, bummy, broke, a scammer. Like, this woman has called me every nasty name in the book. Every nasty name in the book. So I spammed her ass. So I sent her to spam because I tried to look up how to block her.
Kia, why did you even respond? Now, if you blocked her and she's still trying to contact you and stuff, I I wouldn't have even went back and forth with her. I would have just did what I needed to do. And call in law enforcement and get them involved in what's going on. I don't even know why you entertained it.
On the thing, it kept saying click the three dots. I was clicking the three dots. The the block option wasn't on there. So it didn't dawn on me back then that I would have to do it from the computer. I just thought that it wasn't a way you could block people on Gmail. So then she pops up again. Now I check my spam often because of sponsorships. And luckily I did yesterday because I had 2 paid sponsorships in there, y'all.
Congrats,
But,
girl.
November, she popped up again, and she was like, "You're such a liar." She just kept saying that I was a liar. And I'm like, what do I do to you that makes you think that I'm a liar? Like, I get up every day and I film what I'm going through. Why do you think I'm a liar? She's like, I watched your first vlog. I mentioned this in a video a couple months ago. She was like, I went back and I watched your first vlog, and when these people find out that you've been lying about everything, like, what the fuck do I have to lie about? You think I wanted to be a YouTuber since I was 20 because I wanted to come and lie to people? You think I created a YouTube channel to lie to people? This is out. I don't know if this is the same woman that said, she was like, you remind me of Peach McIntyre. I don't even think Peach McIntyre is a liar. I think people get on here and be genuine, and people can't take it. People don't like it.
Nah, Peach do lie sometimes. She do be lying sometimes. I think everybody has told a little lie, a little tale sometime in their life. You ain't gonna tell me that you haven't lied. Because in some situations, you need to lie. People talking about you should never lie. That's bull crap. Cause what if you're in a dangerous situation and you have to lie to get out of that situation? So don't ever let people tell you, oh, you should never lie. Sometimes there's gonna be circumstances where you have to tell a lie, especially a dangerous situation that you have to get out of.
I think it's so weird. You have to have something else going on in your life to sit and watch all of my vlogs knowing that you hate me. Like, this woman despises me. This woman hates me, okay? So, I think that time, I'm like, what do I have to lie about? I kept asking her to leave me alone. At this point, you're harassing me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You've been here before. Leave me alone. Stop messaging me. Leave me alone. And I said it before. The first time she started messaging me. Lady, leave me alone. Go find you something to do. Leave me alone. You do not have to watch my vlogs. That is so weird to me. There is multiple people that I just don't care for. I don't watch them. That's so weird. That is so weird to me. Anyways, a couple months go by, boom, she pops up yesterday about the handicap joke. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I'm silly. On my worst days, those are the days I joke the most. Yesterday, I wasn't having the best day. I'm not about to apologize for a joke that I told. I'm sorry. And this is just such a huge problem, and why comedy has changed so much, because everything is a problem now. Everything is too sensitive. Everything is everything. The fact that my dad has a handicap sticker didn't dawn on anybody, or the fact that actually half my family have handicap stickers. So, like, to take that joke and to just feel, I don't know, like, because I doubt that I don't even think this person probably don't even have a handicap sticker. This person just needs a reason to be upset at me. This person hates me so bad.
Okay, kid, girl. Now we getting into the juiciness, y'all. So, are you saying that you made a joke about a handicap, about having handicap stickers? It's not that people are sensitive. It's because sometimes they can offend somebody. Depending on the way you said it, yeah, that can definitely offend somebody that has handicapped people in their family, lady. You gotta be careful. That's why I tell comedians, you gotta be careful with the jokes that you say. It's 2025. It's different now. Before, people could take jokes. Now, when you start to talk about sensitive stuff like um conditions that people are going through and stuff like that, you should have never made no joke about having handicap stickers at all. You should have just left that out. If you don't really know how to be a comedian, or you don't know what type of things to make fun of, then just don't do it. Because yes, that definitely can offend somebody if you're talking about or making fun of people that have handicap stickers, Kia. You gotta be very careful. You might think that, oh, it was just a harmless joke, but to somebody else that's dealing with being handicapped or dealing with people that have uh, a handicap stickers, and they gotta use handicap stickers and things like that, people can get very offended.
That she needs a reason to come and attack me every time I say something. It's like these people support you, your dirty ass. She said, bitch, you need a handicap sticker, bitch. With your dirty, dusty, ugly, like the comment was terrible. These people have helped you pay your bills more than one time, and you're talking about them. Girl, ain't nobody fucking talking about y'all. And lady, the 1971 thing, if you was born in 1971, you are exactly what I be talking about. You are exactly what I be talking about. You're the same age as my mother. You are exactly what I be talking about. When it comes to people that, like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, it is a lot of this. She was saying, you're lonely, you're miserable. How am I lonely? How am I miserable? Anyways, we're going to chalk this up, and this is going to be the last time we speak about Miss 1971, Miss God's Plan 51 1971. This is going to be the last time I speak to you about it, because at this point, it's above me now. It's above me now. The cop said, the cop said, were you going back and forth with her, or did you ask her to leave her? Did you ask her to leave you alone? I said, I went back and forth with her multiple times. Every time she offended me, every time she came at me, I said something back to her, but I definitely asked her to leave me alone. So I uploaded the files and sent them to the cop. He came back about an hour later, and he was like, you asked this lady to leave you alone 13 times. You asked her to stop messaging you 13 times, and she continuously keeps coming for you. You need to come in and file a report. He said he's seen cases where it was smaller than this and went deadly. Girl, you is not.
So this seems like she's going through the same thing as my Jazzy Life, going back and forth with Liv. Um so it seems like Kia is gonna press charges and take this to the authorities for cyberbullying and also threatening harm.
This is exactly why I had to get a gun, because people, when you are online, and especially when people ride past my house and blow the horn and stuff like that, when you are online and you become a person where people know where you live, people know where you at, and people see you, it gets scary. It gets very, very, very scary. But this type of harassment, then she texted me like, then she messaged me like, bitch, how am I harassing you? Like, how am I harassing you? You don't know what harassment is? You can't tell me I'm 38 and you 56. How old is my mom? I don't know how old my mom is. She was born in 19. My mother was actually born in 1970. Or was she born in 1971? I think 1970. But that's crazy. You can't possibly be that much older than me and not know what the word harassment is. Harassment is when you constantly bother somebody. He wrote out a list of charges: cyberbullying, cyberstalking, intimidation, threatening harm. Um, what was the other one? It was another one. It was something else he said. You can get a 5-year sentence and a $250,000 fine. He also said I can small claims her ass. He also said I can take her to small claims and sue. Defamation. He said it has to be written somewhere that she said something that wasn't true about you. Defamation, pain and suffering, fear, like all of that stuff. And I watch Judge Judy every day. It's people that come on here every day just because somebody posted something online. It's people that come on here on this show just because somebody is playing on their phone and they get paid. Leave me the fuck alone. And I'm not, I said it nicely at first because I'm like, I'm not about to go through no course. I'm not about to go to no police. I'm not about to do this. But after this, no. If you could take something, like if you could take a joke I said and come and call me ugly, dirty, dusty, bum ass, all of that stuff at your big age, yeah, I fear you. I am afraid of you. Like, I am afraid of you. And then the God's plan part in your bio, man, you can't talk to people like that. I hope you see this. You're gonna see it. You're gonna watch everything I do until I die or until you die. I hope you see this. You can't be like, you can't talk to people like that. Like, I'm not I don't walk in God's path 100%. I sin and I get up every day and I thank God for allowing me to wake.
That's what I wanted to actually comment on. I lost my train of thought, y'all. But at least Kia is being honest about that. She said that she told the Lord that she did go back and forth. Every time the lady said something to her, she did go back and forth with the lady. But my Jazzy Life is over there lying, talking about, I never said that. I never said that. And people are looking at her like, my Jazzy Life, yes you did. The audio recordings are there. Liv got all the audio recordings of the things that you said. And even I remember my Jazzy Life playing a snippet when she was looking for something and she was going off, but she quickly cut it off because she didn't want people to hear the things that she was saying. She didn't want that out there. But I have already heard it. But at least Kia is being honest about, her part, and that, hey, and that she didn't lie to her attorney. She didn't lie to her lawyer. Her lawyer asked her, hey, were you going back and forth with this lady? And she was like, yeah, I was going back and forth with her. You know what I'm saying? Every time she said something about me, I went back and I said something about her, and we was going back and forth. But then she was like, I did tell her to leave me alone, and saying that she told her to leave her alone like 13 times. I told her to leave me alone multiple times, and she won't leave me alone. So, now I feel like I gotta go and I gotta get a lawyer and I got to press charges on this lady because the lady also threatened harm. So, yeah, this is crazy. But yeah, my Jazzy Life, she hasn't been being truthful, y'all. She sitting there lying, talking about, oh, I didn't say this, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. Then she's like, oh, well, I didn't go down there and I didn't do nothing to her. It don't matter if you didn't go down there and do nothing to anybody. You referenced that you were going to cause bodily, just even if you reference that you're going to cause bodily harm to somebody, that some states take that very serious. And I know Texas is one state that don't play when it comes to threats and stuff.
up, and I also ask God to forgive me for doing something wrong. Every time I do something wrong, I'm constantly asking God to forgive me because I always feel bad, and I believe in God real bad, and I fear God, and I feel like talking to people like that, like when I'm mad at people, the way I yell at people be like, oh, big head, Nelly Wiggin. Like, I don't know how to be a dark person. I don't know how to be a nasty person. I feel like a lot of women in that generation who was raised by parents who had to raise their children on survival instead of love, they were just raised differently. I grew up being called bitches by my mom and stuff like that. And now I can't imagine saying that to my daughter. So to call people just ugly, fat, dirty, dusty, bummy, scammer, liar, like to constantly beat me down over the head for months. For months. I can't see or think of anything that I've done to anybody to deserve to be treated like that for months. It's just leave me alone. I'm not dropping the case. I'm pressing charges and I'm thinking about suing. But leave me alone. There should be no reason why anybody should be in my email calling me ugly, calling me fat, calling me dirty, just constantly bashing me. And then when I don't be on here, and then when I don't come online for a while, everybody be like, where are you? Because don't nobody want to deal with this shit. Don't nobody want to be just talked down to. I just sat in a relationship where somebody talked down on me, and I don't deserve that. I grew up being talked down on. I never deserved to be treated like that because I don't treat people like that. With cyber stalking, though, stalking and bullying and constantly trying to tear me down, no. I feel like I gotta make an example. And I feel like I'm tired of people bothering me. I'm tired of people walking all over me. That includes my family. That includes my ex. I'm tired. I'm tired of people talking to me in such a way and treat me bad. And people only do it because I got a big heart. People only do it because I'm kind. So that's that. I'll be the last bitch you stalk. I cannot.
Oh, she's crazy. One kid said, "I'll be the last bitch." Yeah, but this is sad, y'all. I don't like to see people go through this. This is you know, I wish she could have worked it out with the lady. I wish they could have came to agreement. You know, and they could have talked it out. Cause some people, there's people that go through this stuff all the time, guys, and they actually talk behind the scenes, and they actually, you know, work it out. Like the situation with Be Love and Eat with Q, they was able to talk behind the scenes and work it out. Because B Love said, she even said that Eat with Q, she was like, why didn't you tell me how you were feeling? She was like, I don't know. She said, I messed up. She said, I should have just came and talked to you. And B Love was like, yeah, you should have came and talked to me about the way you were feeling. Because look, B Love ain't got nothing to do with how other people see you. If you go, or anybody goes in a very they call it, influential neighborhood, or y'all know those very well established neighborhoods. If you have a friend that lives in one of those neighborhoods, and you go to their place of residency, and you see people staring at you all sideways and stuff, you can't get mad at your friends. they don't have nothing to do. They can't stop people from looking at you that way. They don't have nothing to do with how other people see you. So when I heard Eat With You said that, that just really rubbed me the wrong way. 'Cause I was like, lady, how you gonna just get mad and you put everything on Beloved like she was controlling those people in her neighborhood to look at you like that, or you know what I'm saying, in the grocery stores and stuff like that. And saying Eat With You even said had got arguing with Nate about religion, and she even said something to the fact that because I think Nate said that he wears suits to the grocery store, and she questioned that. She was like, who wears suits to the grocery store? And it was just a whole bunch of mess. But yeah, kids, sometimes you have to you can't let people treat you like that. Like I told y'all before, sometimes there's times when you can't ignore certain stuff. There's times when you just gotta let people know, I'm not gonna let you treat me like that. I'm not gonna let you. I'm tired. Like she said before, she's tired of people treating her bad. She's tired of people walking over her. She's tired of people calling her names, calling her saying that she ain't this, she ain't that, calling her ugly. She's tired of it. So she said she gonna make an example out of this lady.
So that's that. I'll be the last bitch you stalk.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
Look, y'all. Ain't no water in there. But done for. I'm move on from the heat. And then I'm gonna fill this up with cold water.
Yeah, somebody said if you put salt when you're boiling your eggs, but you gotta boil the eggs for like 45 minutes. But if you put salt in there, they said the shell will come off real easy.
Now I'm crying. I wish I never told you you should get right. And then we're gonna go like that. And then we just go bobby pin the hairs around it. And I'm gonna make it a messy bun.
So right now she just doing her hair. Let's see if she gonna talk about anything else. If not, we're gonna conclude this reaction. But I hope everything works out.
Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel for deeply hydrated, juicy skin. natural glow sun drops. Just drop, mix with my lotion, and glow. The feel-good feeling of Jergens.
Enfamil NeuroPro Gentlies help soothe fuzziness, crying, gas, and spittle to keep baby smiling. From the
Sup, sad sacks?
My kids?
No, geese. Try this toasted chicken bacon ranch.
Lost and turned out.
So this is the end. This is my reaction, guys. Just make sure that you do everything when you come in this video. That means like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, comment. I do hope that everything works out for Kia. In this situation, I hope that y'all never know. Maybe her and the lady might talk behind the scenes. You never know how some of these situations can go, and maybe, you know, they can talk about it and, you know, iron out their differences, and you never know, they might become the best of friends. But I will see you guys in another video. Make sure that you guys have a wonderful and blessed day, and like I told y'all before, don't let nobody steal your joy. Okay, see you later.